I would love to play this game, or play a game on this map like with the boys or something. That would be sick. Okay, hell yeah. I think we're in it now. So, yeah, I think in this map that I made, I think there's some examples of good map design and also, like, really bad map design that I've found just through, like, running through it quick that I'd love to share with you. But, okay, so let's start this out. So, for example, I think this is an example of good map design, at least for a diffuse map, that is. There's a clear mid, A and B bomb site. So you've got mid, obviously. Oh, let me get a better angle here. Maybe off to the side slightly. Here we go. So this middle lane right here, you can see with there's like a catwalk and this car, and there's like a pit area down here. It's hard to see, but yep, there's like a little pit area with some double doors and stuff. And then you've got B over here, which is marked on the wall with the spray paint, the signature Counter-Strike spray paint, which leads... There's a lot of buildings in this map, so that's like a con, I would say. Maybe bad map design. So yeah, this is a B, little building that you run in. Everything is dev textured right now, so there's no details at all. But there is a window here. So maybe with the con of there being so many buildings, at least the pro is I give the players, like, accessibility. Here I can grab, like, nades and show you. You can throw shit through here. There you go. We got fancy little lines, too, to show you. But yeah, you could, like, flash or smoke or anything out here onto the B-bomb site. And then we've got A over here. A is harder to see because it's such a clusterfuck of buildings. Kind of like B over here, how it's in a building. But yeah, so A, you can either like take the mid tunnel here, split off. You can either go mid or towards A, or you could go around. But going around is not faster, I don't think. Like with the spawns being here for the terrorists, they go... Yeah, just this way is faster every time. So there's really... This part of the map right here really has no use, other than just, like, players hiding or just, like, bullshit. So maybe if I were redesigning this map in the future, I would, like, slide the entrance to A over, so that if players wanted to go... Here we go. If players wanted to go A, like in rush A, this would be the fastest path towards A. And they wouldn't just always take this, like, middle route. But I would still want there to be a path from the middle to A, kind of like how this is set up. Okay, yeah, that's kind of the basic... Oh, this is the terrorist spawn, and this is the CT spawn, the defense spawns over here. With, like, easy access to, obviously, B and A. And so now I guess we'll just break down each element, A, B, and mid, then. Okay, so I guess we'll explore bomb site B first. So this is from the terrorist perspective, the attackers. Wait, no, their spawn is over here. Hold on. Yeah. So this is how it looks. You got, like, B, middle, and what is supposed to be the fastest route to A, but it really isn't. But anyways, we'll rush B now. Follow this way. You can split off and decide to go mid, or you can rotate from B through here, or vice versa. But we'll continue on towards B. You can see we enter this house. There's some corners that people could hide in later in the round if they're trying to save guns or whatever. But here you've got, like, the main engagement point between two sides. So from the attacker's perspective, you round this corner and there's an open window, and this little black square, this kind of looks like an exclamation point, by the way, but this little black square is wall bangable. So if I grab, like, a rifle, for example, or at least I think it is. Hold on. Yeah, it's wall bangable, so it's like some sort of piece of plywood or something covering a hole in the wall. But it doesn't allow you to see the enemy, but you can still shoot them, which is kind of a cool idea. So you can see all these bullets hitting the wall back here. Uh, yeah, so attacker's position coming through here. You got a window. You can throw nades through it. Flashbangs. Get a cool little bounce maybe for a smoke on the bomb site like that. Maybe this... Yeah, that's kind of a bad smoke, but maybe you can imagine if you lined it up correctly, you could hop over this short wall and block some of the sight lines. Yeah, so this is the main engagement area, and from the CT's perspective, it looks like this. This is the bomb site. They're running like this. You've got the choke point right here, and you can imagine holding an angle like this, shooting at people. Maybe they swing wide and like jump. You gotta shoot them or something. This room needs like some decoration, obviously, and maybe like a box in the corner here, or like a short little thing that you could duck behind to defend. And you can throw nades through this way as well. So, yeah, maybe you want to line up some sort of sick, like, little short hop nade. That looks alright, you know. It's pretty easy. The bomb site is extremely simple. You know, you got obstacles, little corner you can hide in, but you can plant for different positions. For example, let me change sides here. Shit. Grab, like, some nades and stuff. So that now I have the bomb, I can show you the plant spots. So you can't plant outside the bomb site, but obviously inside you can. You could, like, hide if you're stressed out. Ah, shit, hold on. Can you throw these now? You can throw grenades, which is amazing. But I can't buy a smoke grenade. Alright, well, you could smoke off, like here. And then plant in the corner, super safe, you're covered. Or you could be risky if your friends, you know, just clear the bomb site and you get like an easy plant. Here is a good spot to plant for tunnels. Or you could plant along this wall for tunnels as well. Which gives you cover from this area. Okay, so that would be like attacking the bomb site. Oh, I guess maybe we'll talk about like the from mid entrance to B. Because that isn't the only way to B, is it? So we go like this. Okay, if we were to go to B from mid, we would go through the tunnel right to mid. There's a wall bangable door here. You can see the bullets hitting. Double doors you have to cross. They get a very slight... Let me grab an op here I can show you with the scope. I thought they got an angle on you. Maybe not. Let me look. So that's the corner. No, there's no angle there for you. Okay, so they don't see you get through here. So you can peek mid through two different ways. These doors are wall bangable also. So you could peek mid like this. Or I guess you could sneak past the doors because they can't see you, and then peek it like this, which is the better angle, because you can head glitch here. And then continue on the catwalk this way towards B. So you would have to... The way this works is catwalks... I love catwalks in maps. They allow you a height advantage, and they're like a quick, easy... Usually they're from mid lane to a bomb site. So this is what we've got going on here. It's just a mid lane... You get a nice angle on the mid... I love this catwalk, actually. You get a nice angle to, like, prepare you to cross. And then, like, right here, you have to be exposed, exposed, exposed until you round this corner. And there's no cover for you here. So if they peek out while you're going, you're basically doomed. Although... Oh, I fell. Although you can kind of head glitch at the end here, which is cool. So you could maybe sneak along the left side here of the catwalk and just hug the wall, which gives you a better angle. But you still have to round the corner here and expose yourself. But anyways, this is the B door. Let me grab an AK here. Shit, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. My binds are all wrong. Okay, so this is to A as well, this little route here. Okay, so we've arrived at the door to B. And as the terrorists, we can swing this open, or the other side can do it too. Can do the same too. And there's this little defensive shelter that the CTs can hide in from B. But as a terrorist, you can throw this little Molotov right here that I've marked out. And that goes directly in there and will cover anyone that's sitting in here. One thing that I did notice, however, when I was like previewing this map beforehand, was that there is an angle. So the whole point of this spot is that the terrorists could drop a molly on your head while you're holding this little head glitch spot, right? Which would give them a slight advantage. But why would they even like come into here if you just have an angle right here? You can see past through the doorway here. So I'll show you. If I close the door, it makes it more obvious to see. Right here. You know, so if they open that, you're just holding this spot, and if they open that door, they're dead, right? There's no shot. So if I were designing this map now, I would cut off this angle for sure, so that if they wanted to see the door from like back here and be in like a relatively nice spot, they would have to come into the shack, which would then be vulnerable to being shot at from not like this glitchy ass angle right here, but like you would have kind of a fair duel between height advantage and a head glitch, and with this little like grenade hatch that would be open in the top. I think that's a really cool idea, but I hate this angle right here. And then there's like another little shack here for the CTs to hide in. Oops. Yeah, sure, they have a shotgun maybe. And then they could peek out, and the view of the bomb site is limited in this spot because again you've got like this little head glitch going on right here, which gives you an advantage. You're a smaller target for them to hit. But you can't jump through this window. You can only shoot through it, and it's kind of limited. The bomb site is cut in half right here. You can't even see what's going on over here. And in order to get out there, you would have to run back through this doorway and around. And then this gives you... this gives the other team like time to do something about you, basically. And that's bomb site B. From bomb site B, I guess we'll just show off mid, because we kind of already did that with the catwalk. But yeah, this is from terrorist spawn, the attacker side again. They go, if they want to go through mid the fastest, they go through here, and as we discussed, they could either cross and look cat towards the CT angle, excuse me, or they could look at the double doors here, and they could peek this way. Yep. So I guess there's also a hole here, so you could throw a nade through before you peeked. You know, that would give you a little surprise pop flash. There's definitely like angles here, as with any CS:GO map. There's definitely like an angle where you like bounce it off of this wall if you look at a specific pixel, and it just like goes into there perfectly. You know, and it flashes them, but then you peek out at the right moment and just murk them all. Okay, so you can go through the double doors. I guess I didn't mention you could also jump up to these boxes to go to B before. You don't just have to walk across here. But in order to do that, you would have to cross and expose yourself slightly. This position right here just seems extremely powerful. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's really detailed with all the props and stuff. You just have to mesh it out with like in bullet stop invisible layers, because I think you can, yeah, you can definitely just still shoot through these props, which I would not want you to be able to do. And like, I don't know, just crouching in this corner seems pretty cheap, so you'd have to clip this off somehow so it wasn't so powerful. Let me grab the op, ditch the fucking shotgun here. So yeah, I guess there's like a double box up here. I think the timing is off because the terrorists get there before you would be able to, like, get to cover. You know, they'd already be able to see you and shoot you. But if you did get to here, you could kind of, I guess as the defense side, if you did get to here, you get this nice little angle here, which then you could, I guess if you were crouching, you get this angle here, and then you could then look up at the catwalk, kind of get this thing, and then maybe roam to A. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking with the pit here. Also, wall bangable door. So you can shoot through this all day. I don't know what I was thinking with this pit, because... I don't know, maybe just decoration. I guess there's no disadvantage to having it here. If I just put a wall here, it would be way too skinny. So it needs to be wide enough where you can have this like wall bangable door and little play area. I guess you get like a slight little cheeky angle on the door there maybe as they step out. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, does this work? Oh, this works too. Yeah, if you found yourself in this may have been what I was thinking when I created the map too. I'm starting to remember. But you can do this little head glitch thing here. If you make it to this position and you're down players or something, you can cheese this position right here just by crouching and standing up. So you could just like stand up, bang. That takes like 0.02 milliseconds to do. And they're just dead. Okay, so I guess we'll look at it from the CT perspective now. From their spawn, you follow the blank sign, which then you've got A, B. You go into mid, you go this way. This is that little room. Alright. This hallway right here kind of reminds me of this Call of Duty map in Black Ops 2, I think. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I'll show it. I'll do a little clip of it, the area I'm talking about.
Anything over a 1.5 KD, I'll say you're a pretty good player. So whenever I'm going up against pretty good players, I like to run low streaks, and this is my tank class. Got the flak jacket, got the toughness, got the attack mask, MSMC, quick draw silencer, EMPs, C4.
Where there's this little like sidewinder corridor area in the middle lane. It's not super similar, but it does remind me of it a little bit. So then you peek out this way. Towards the catwalk, the middle, and the left. Right? Doesn't it kind of? Yeah, because then in the map, there's like a little tree area here. And then there's like a wall here. You could go through here. I think in the Call of Duty map, there was like a doorway here into this building. And then it wraps around. So yeah, this kind of area reminds me of that. And that's mid lane. Alright, and then obviously the last bomb site in a diffuse map would be A. That doesn't make any sense, I just realized. The last bomb site. Other than B, you know, you got A. Anyways, you go to A through this long little corridor that makes no sense. And then you go this way to mid. You get a cheeky little angle on the CT position here. Or you could go through A apartments, which is what we called it back in the day, me and the boys. And you got another little cheeky hole in the wall, which I used to love, dude. Holes in the wall for grenades. When I was making maps, that was so sick. And this door is able to be destructed with a grenade, I just discovered. That's right. And this one over here in mid is not. Let me go to it. This one, you cannot destroy. On purpose. So this would be like maybe a metal door. The texture is wrong. This should be like a metal door that you can't destroy or see through. You can just open and close it. You know, you get like a good door stuck moment going. It's good stuff, you know, a good metal door. That's classic Counter-Strike right there. And then this one is just a wooden door. So the texture on this one was correct. You are able to destroy this one. Or throw nades through it. Right? Onto this bomb site. So, obviously you're able to plant within the area. And, yeah, CTs come from this area here. They can also get into the apartments over there through these windows. And this entire, like, section looks like a C. Like a backwards C. You see that? Do you see that? Oh, that's a good pun right there. So, CTs come from over there. They can either enter, go up, kind of see through these windows and around. There's a ladder there you saw. What is this? This is just like a little decoration area, I think. This means nothing. This is all no clipped off, so you can't get over here. Yeah, it's just walled off. Yeah, so we'll look at it from the CT's perspective now. So they come this way, and you can obviously go up or through the decoration area right onto the bomb site. There's that door and the ladder, right? And the bomb site is, again, very simple. This time the safe spot is like maybe here. If you had the bomb, you could plant here. Or, like, these boxes are kind of clutch, you could plant here. This is kind of a cheeky spot right here. You could plant right on the edge. I don't know what that... Maybe it's just closer to the door, so you could play door. If you planted it right here, you could just go like, boop. Although, not really, because someone could just be up there. Huh? They would just be able to shoot you way before you'd peek the bomb. Maybe an interesting strategy, I'm not sure. So let's go up. Also, when you're making maps, dude, I was so smart back in the day. When I was 15 or 16, just make ramps, okay? These are supposed to be stairs, but if you make stairs and you don't no-clip them off correctly, you're just gonna do like a jitter step up them, okay? And back in the day, dude, young Augie, he was smart, dude. He made ramps because ramps are nice and smooth. Look at this, dude. You just run up them. You run up, you run down. It's great. Which is how stairs should look like in video games. They shouldn't be jittery. As you walk up them, you just get teleported up. Like, it hurts my eyes, man. Yeah, so anyways, CTs, they come up here. They get these two little windows. I'm not entirely happy with the window sizes and the positions. Like, they seem really, like, low, I guess. And what windows... Yeah, what windows would be this skinny and low? Like, they're just kind of weirdly looking... They don't look natural. Maybe with some textures you can make them look up, you know, kind of nice. But... I don't know, it seems like an extremely powerful position to just be able to control two windows that overlook a bomb site. So maybe if I were to redesign this, I would make just like one medium-sized window. Not super large because I don't want the position to be overpowered. And I would maybe want it to be like right here. Closer to the ladder so that people on the bomb site could climb the ladder and flank them in a quicker, you know? And you would like kind of look out like this. Although with the wall sizes and textures, I think you are able to wallbang these with an op. Yeah, you are. So you can see my shot landed over there. With reduced damage. I'm not sure how much reduction it does, but I'm sure the op is still hella strong, so that's a good chunk. We're continuing down the hallway now from the CT side, and you get this angle here on the T's if they're rushing out at you. With the little drop down with the ladder. Ah, there's like a nuke style like pallet here. This is cool. I forgot I included this. So on nuke, if you fall far enough, I don't even think this damages you. No, it doesn't. Maybe I should, if I were to redesign this, make the apartments higher up so that you either have to climb the ladder or you have to do like the nuke thing, where you like slide on this pallet, like do like a little surf kind of motion, right here. Although this isn't clipped properly, you can land on top of the pallet, which sucks. You have to line it up perfectly. Like that, like where you slide off of it, and it does no falling damage.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
That could be cool. And that's basically a site, and I guess that kind of concludes my little tour of this map that I made when I was like probably 15 years old, which was 7 or 8 years ago. It's kind of amazing to look at right now, because I just rediscovered it, and I don't know, it amazes me that all of these ideas are kind of nice. You've got like the 4 clover pattern map design thing going on, and it's not bad.